Hi, I'm Tom. A few months ago I had an idea which, to my knowledge, has never been done before. I'm a 360-degree photographer and virtual tour creator, and I also own a clothing brand called Dabatag. This is what I created. It's a virtual shop which you can look and move around in as if you are actually there, and then click on a clothing item which will then take you to the Dabatag website so you can make a purchase. I'm going to show you exactly how I made this virtual tour. So, first of all, you need to choose a location. The location is important. I knew I could change things a little bit here and there in Photoshop and editing afterwards, but I needed the right atmosphere and the right space and dimensions. So, after some looking, I came across a room available for rent and booked it. The next step was to set up the room. I set up tables in the middle of the room which would act as pathways for the virtual tour, and I set up the clothing evenly spaced around the room. Next, after making everything exactly how I wanted, I got out my 360-degree camera and started taking photos. So, here I set the camera up, made sure it was positioned correctly, then walked out of the room to take the photo from my phone so I'm not in the photos, then entered once a photo was taken, repositioned the camera and repeated the process. So, after the photos were taken, it looks something like this. This needs to be edited a lot. Firstly, I removed the tripod from the bottom of the camera, corrected the lighting and levels of the room. After that, I wanted the floor to look less obtrusive, so selected the carpet, lowered its saturation and brightness and made it look a lot more subtle. I then wanted to remove any other distractions from the room, so I got rid of all plugs, marks on the walls, signs, anything that would take attention away from the t-shirts. And there, this is the photo. But there was one more thing that I wanted to change. Although with most virtual tours you want as much light as possible in the room, I chose to shoot this tour with the blinds down for a reason. This was so that I could more easily Photoshop a big screen at the end which could play Dabatag videos in the virtual shop. And of course you have to do this process for all of the photos that you take. I then transferred all the photos into a software that allows you to look around the 360-degree photo as if you were actually in the room, then linked all the photos up so that you can move around. I then superimposed Dabatag videos onto the photoshopped screen and so that the video changes as you move to different parts of the room. Finally, and most importantly, I drew around each of the clothing items and made a link so that when you stand next to the t-shirts closest to you and click on them, it takes you through to the Dabatag website where people can purchase the item. Finally, I hosted the tour online and put it on the Dabatag website. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you very much for watching.